It's finally happening. They're doing it. They're actually changing the university structure for dentistry here at UPJS. Let's get into it. So typically the university for years and years and years has offered both medicine and dentistry being a 6-year university course. And this has been something that's really deterred people from coming here. I've spoken to so many people since I've been at this uni, and the reason why they don't want to join me at UPJS, even though I've given great reviews, shown them everything through vlogs, some of my colleagues even at university have done the same thing, highlighted how great this university really is, they still just don't want to come here because it's a 6-year course, not a 5-year. Now, typically in the UK, dentistry is always 5 years, and in a lot of the European countries, for example, Spain and Poland, it is a 5-year course, which is why a lot of people end up going to those countries instead. However, we've just had the official announcement from the university that I'll put a picture of over here that explains that it's now turning to a 5-year course. Yes, you've heard that right. So from September 2025 onwards, this will be a 5-year course for anybody looking to do dentistry abroad in Europe. Now, how is this going to change from the 5-year course? Well, currently in our 6-year approach, the 4th year is pretty much a dud year, in my opinion. So we study every medical subject under the sun in that 4th year. Yes, there is still dental practicals and clinics taking place, but because the bulk of the week is filled up with so many medical subjects, including ORL, which is about sort of basically ears, nose and throat, right? You have ophthalmology, you have neurology, you've got psychiatry, you have gynecology, right? So you have all these weird subjects that have nothing to do with dentistry whatsoever, but it takes up an entire year for them to actually do that, which is not great for students. And of course, this is something that is really irrelevant for the bulk of students out there, especially when they want to study dentistry. So they've made a smart decision here to actually whip that year out and condense this into a 5-year plan. Another positive about this is that there are no longer going to be 5 state exams for dentistry. Now, in my position, sadly, I'll be doing 5 state exams. And these state exams are kind of like the end exams you need to pass to make sure you get your degree. My 5 state exams included 2 medical subjects, which were internal med and surgery. And we're going to be doing this in our 5th year. So I'll be doing this in a semester's time, right? And it's not great for me because it's just extra work to be studying and an extra exam to pass, and it's quite intense. So it's putting me in a position where I'm going to be going under some stress for something I'm not really going to be implementing when it comes to my career. Now, with the 5-year course, they're taking out internal med and surgery as state exams, leaving the 3 state exams for dentistry alone, which you'll be taking in your 5th and final year if you're in the 5-year course. So that's another positive. The other thing is, with the 5-year course, people were speculating that the cost would be astronomical and that the tuition fee would be something like 15, 16, 17,000 euros a year. They've actually announced that it's only 13,500 euros per year. That's as of the announcement now with the 2025 start. This is subject to change depending on when you're watching this video. Most likely it's going to go up as the amount of people coming to this uni will increase due to this 5-year change. So my advice to anybody out there would be get into the syllabus, which you can find online. I'll link it in the video description below so you can see what's involved from year 1 to year 5. Understand what you're going to be covering, maybe familiarize yourself with the first year topics, and then from there just make sure that you've got the budget to allow yourself to study here within the better unis within Europe. It has a lot in terms of clinical practice and experience, so you'll definitely enjoy your time here. Furthermore, it's an English taught course. Another thing which has just popped into my head, I just realized, you're not having to do Slovak. Slovak language has been taken out of the new 5-year course as well, which is wild, as I've just spent 2 years doing Slovak and I've got an upcoming final Slovak exam as well. And if I had the decision or the choice even to omit that from my studies, believe me, I'll be the first one to do it. So if you're coming in at the 5-year course, you don't have to do the Slovak language either. You can still learn it, and the university will still offer it as a way for you to get a bit more of an understanding, which would help you with the communication with your patients maybe. But if you can avoid that, that's huge. That's one of the killer subjects in my opinion. So This is all positive news. It's all going in the right direction, and they are listening to the students, the prospective students that want to come across to the uni, which gives a great insight as to the way that this uni operates. They really do care about their students. They are looking to make the right step changes in the direction that we want it to, and hopefully more people will be joining us in the years to come. Now, if you have any questions regarding the university, the application process, how to get your residency here, whatever it might be, feel free to get in touch. I'm always on hand to help you all out. I don't charge anything. This is just me trying to help you guys out so you don't suffer the same way I did. And hopefully I'll be seeing you in the upcoming years and help you out in your journey to becoming a dentist as well. In that meantime, check out my other videos, subscribe, like, do all the usual stuff. It really helps me out. Thank you very much for watching this one. I hope it was insightful, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.